Mary of Nazareth is one of the key figures in the story of Holy Week. She is, of course, the mother of Jesus Christ, the Messiah. She was an extraordinary woman in her own right. One of the basic songs of the Christian Church is her song, the Magnificat. When I was a vicar in Birmingham, I had the privilege of working alongside many great musicians, one of whom would repeatedly say, once we had sang the Magnificat, gosh, if people really knew how radical this was, then people's ties would spin. Maybe he's right. It is a song rooted in the radical demand for justice and mercy from God. It subverts the natural order of things and expects the humble and the lowly and the meek to be lifted up and exalted, the poor to be exalted, and the rich to be sent empty away. Mary, during Holy Week, we have little idea of how she must have felt. When I say that, I need to add, though, that she, like any parent, she would have faced the events of the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with bewilderment, grief, and desolation. Remember, she had been gifted this child. An angel had appeared at the very beginning, and somehow she and Joseph, her betrothed, the one she loved, had made it from Nazareth to Bethlehem, where Jesus was born, in the most bewildering of circumstances. They'd had to flee to Egypt and then returned. And Mary had gone with Joseph and Jesus to Jerusalem when Jesus was 12, where he had got lost, or rather, they had lost Jesus, every parent's nightmare. We know that she found Jesus confusing. In Mark's Gospel, there is the account that Mary, along with her other children, think at times that Jesus was mad. And Jesus says, "Who are my mother and my brothers?" And yet, at the very end, she is there at the foot of the cross, seeing the child that she bore, her firstborn, suffer and die. And we pause in the stillness and the silence as we appreciate the enormity of that fact. Mary, mother, confidant, encourager. Mary the bereaved, cradling her son in the silence of that Good Friday as he's taken down from the cross and laid in the tomb. She cradles him then as she'd cradled him before when he was a child. We've no idea what happened to Mary. There is much speculation about it. But we walk with her because she's a person of courage, a person of devotion. She's not out of our sights. She's no plaster cast saint. She has our fears and our hopes. She sheds tears, and we learn from her. Mary. Hail Mary, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you amongst women, and yet blessed is the fruit of your womb, Jesus Christ. And today we sit in the silence with you, not allowing the Alleluias of Easter Day to yet drown out the cries of the crucified and of the crucified's mother and her anguish. Blessings upon your day. Pob bendith i chi.